Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm your host, PattSun, and today we're gonna be taking a look at r/surviving infidelity, where OP's cheating ex now wants to be back together after he got a jacked body. Let's begin. It seems like my ex is seeking validation, posted by Reddit user Sir Cargan.
I just saw my ex for what might have possibly been the last time. We were on and off for 6 years. She is a recovering addict, and it was those times she relapsed that we weren't together because she was cheating with the people supplying her. Naturally, the lying came with it. She has been clean for 2.5 years, and I thought we were heading towards marriage until she dropped the bomb on me that she didn't want to be together through text and returned the engagement ring I got her. Come to find out, she ended things because she started seeing her best friend's cousin, who she was talking to nonstop for 3 months prior to her leaving. I'm talking texting all hours of day and night. I only know because he has a wife he supposedly separated from, showing up at my doorstep telling me, and I looked at the phone bill and saw they were constantly messaging and sending pics. She went away with him on a 4-day weekend 2 weeks after we split. She tried blaming me, saying it's because I never did anything with her, but she wouldn't plan anything for us to go do, which I often did. We lived together, but she stuck around here for a couple months after the split for convenience. Once I found out the extent of her lying, I kicked her out. In those couple of months, she was screwing me and that other guy, often saying she can't come back to me. Once she was gone, we meet up a couple weeks later to go to a show where she was all over me, and we had sex again, which was very confusing. After that, I figured it was best to implement no contact. She still had a set of my car and apartment keys, and she wasn't making any effort to reach out about giving them back. We met for me to get them back, and I didn't feel how I used to. I had time to process everything without her around, and didn't feel that rush I used to have whenever I saw her. Even when I asked her why she still wears a different ring I got her. Afterwards, she texted saying she was truly sorry for what she's done, but there's no chance of reconciliation, which I told her that I don't accept her apology because she made the conscious choice to cheat and lie. I didn't think there was a chance of reconciling, but I wish her the best. If I hadn't taken the time to separate myself from her and work on myself and my mental state, who knows what kind of toxicity that could have led to. It was easy to get bogged down in the lost investments, emotional and financial, but ultimately doesn't lead anywhere. I was able to find my self-worth and understand that if you love someone, you don't treat them like a toy you throw away when it no longer satisfies you. After hugging her goodbye, I felt almost nothing. Yes, she's a woman I loved and still do, but I know what I bring to the table and it's her loss. For everyone trying your best, that's all you can do. Know that you are worth it. Take the time you need to process your feelings and the situation, and don't get bogged down on things you can't change.
OP, why the hell haven't you blocked her on everything? I'm talking about everything. Social media sites, phone numbers, even email addresses. OP, don't give her the chance to creep back into your life and ruin whatever progress of recovery you made. It's not good for you. I don't even know why you stayed this long. And if she refuses to give you the keys back to your car and home, dude, just change both of the locks. It's not that expensive to do. And now for OP's update.
I posted my story here before, but to sum it up, my ex of 6 years cheated on me for 3 months, and we continued to live together for 2 months because I'm too nice. My dog got really sick, and I panicked and asked if she could watch him for 2 days while I was at work because he needed round-the-clock care. I also hoped it would help raise his spirits since he hadn't seen her in 2 months. She was here when I got off work and immediately noticed how jacked I've gotten, of course, along with some new ink. She texted me about it after she left, saying if we had kissed it would have led to sex, but that wouldn't be a good idea, probably because she's seeing that other idiot still. That the attraction will always be there, but she just can't have casual sex, which is weird because she was screwing me still when she was here but seeing him, so yeah. The next day, I came home and she was wearing one of my sweaters because she got cold, slipped up and called me babe a couple times, and started doing wifey stuff around my place, which I called her out for. I called her out again for wearing a diamond ring I got her. She said she will never take it off because I was a big part of her life. What? Though, luckily, it did raise my dog's spirits. But with me, I'm now unfortunately back in that place of kinda wanting her, even though we know there's no reconciling. Not sure if it's the change in weather, the holidays coming up, but I've been wanting her more than I have the last few weeks. It sucks because there's just been so many mixed signals. To top it off, she still hasn't put in for a change of address, and her excuse is I keep forgetting, while she gets the same email I get about what's coming in the mail that day. It's like she wants little shreds of whatever to keep her tied to me. I'm actively trying to get rid of those because I know I'm strong. But at some point I'm going to break again and want to start seeing her.
OP, my dude, she just wants more cake. Leave her mail out in the box or somewhere outside your house where she can find it without bothering you for it. I would bet real money that the first time she finds you there with someone else, she will get the reality check that she's due. Just imagine, if you let her back in your house again and she finds signs of another woman has been in there, only then she will know for sure that you have moved on. Because right now, my dude, she's still fucking playing you, thinking that she could still have you anytime she wants. So until then, OP, until you have truly moved on, go no contact, dude. She's not worth the investment. In fact, just go fucking no contact, even if you have moved on. You've let her hurt you far enough. It's time to move on. And now, I guess it's time for OP's final update.
TLDR, my ex was cheating on me for months, ended things, but we continued to live together a few months after. During that time, she was still screwing me and that other idiot. Last time we had sex was the middle of August. My dog got sick and she watched him for me the 13th and 14th of October. She was drooling over my fit new bod and had to do everything in her power not to jump my bones while also flirting with me and doing wifey shit around my place and even wearing my sweater because she got cold. She even continued to text me randomly after. Today, I reactivated my Facebook after 5 years because I wanted to reminisce because I've been dreaming of her a lot lately. She came up right away. She got locked out of her old Facebook, and her new PFP is of her and her new dumbass that she posted on October 18th. The picture was taken from the trip they took not even 2 weeks after she ended things with me. In the comments, someone asked who's that? To which she replied, that's X with no other explanation lol. I'm feeling very conflicted because obviously it hurts. But at the same time I have to remind myself she has no respect for me or the years we spent together. She doesn't even look that happy in the picture. The relationship came out of both of them cheating and lying, which I told her in my goodbye letter. You were both dishonest to your partners when you started, so why would either of you be honest to one another? I highly doubt he knows the extent of what we've done while they were together. This is why I try and tell myself and others that cheaters post their new partners because they need outside validation. They may not be truly happy, but it's convenient, and if others chime in, they will try to do the mental gymnastics to convince themselves. Eventually, the facade will crumble and have to face reality, and red flags they may have ignored or brushed off. In the end, I know I'm better off, but obviously it sucks to lose to someone who is a garbage human being and less of a man.
Oh, fuck me dry. Come on. Are we seriously gonna do this again? Alright. OP, here's my advice. Again, block her on everything. Is she happy? Is she not happy? Who the hell cares? No one should care, especially you. She's a cheater, and that makes her unsuitable for a long-term, committed relationship. Look, you haven't truly moved on if you are not indifferent about her. It takes time, there will be lapses, but you need to fight that urge, OP. Look, you lost a garbage girlfriend to a garbage of a man. You didn't lose anything. In fact, the affair partner did you a great service. So now, move on, recover by focusing on you, focusing on becoming the best version of yourself so you will be ready to fall in love again someday. So that you will be ready when a good, loving, faithful woman eventually comes into your life. Good luck. And for the love of everything that is holy, I've given you the exact same advice 3 times in a row. OP, go no contact. Viewer support is the best way for me to remain independent and continue bringing you these daily videos, which will always be here on my YouTube channel for you to watch absolutely free. So consider clicking that super thanks just below the video title, or you can use my PayPal in the description box down below. Thanks for listening, everyone. If you even somewhat enjoyed today's story, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and if you really like it, make sure to subscribe to PattSun to never miss a future upload. Stay strong.